Hi there, congratulations, you survived again. But really, are you okay? My name is Lexi, and this is the Mountain Series. There is a kind of exhaustion that comes from being the strong one. You see, when people have seen you go through enough, they assume that you can handle it all. They stop asking if you're even tired. They stop asking if you're okay. They just assume that you're going to be fine. You can handle anything. So along the line, somewhere, you start to believe it, or eventually you convince yourself that that is who you are. You become the person that everybody calls when things fall apart. You know the right words to say at every situation. You show up, no questions asked. Meanwhile, something inside you is quietly collapsing. But you see, the thing is, scriptures gives you permission to acknowledge that weakness. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12 from verse 9, it says, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. I love the TPT version that says, my power finds full expression through your weakness. You see, in there, Paul did not pretend to be strong. He acknowledged his weakness, but he also recognized that that weakness does not disqualify him from the grace of God. And that is where we need to draw the line between peace and pretense. You see, sometimes we say, I'm at peace. But what we really mean is, I don't want to talk about it anymore. We say I moved on, but deep down we're still carrying so much. But you see, scripture says, come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden. I want to put emphasis on heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Peace is you knowing that there is a problem, you knowing that there is weakness, you knowing that there is a burden, but you know where to take that burden to. You don't allow the burden to undo who you are and put you in a state of performance. You take that burden to the right place. You see, Jesus did not say, come to me when you figured it out. Come to me when you're strong enough. He said, come when you're weary, when you feel like your back is about to break, carrying all of that. That's when Jesus is come. And I can understand why a lot of us fall into performance. It's because we don't want to ask for help. And we don't want to ask for help because asking for help puts you in a place of vulnerability. It's you having to say, I don't have the answers. I'm not okay. I need somebody. But guess what? Galatians 6 verse 2. It says, carry each other's burdens. This way you would have fulfilled the law of Christ. God never designed man to carry his burdens alone. And just so you know, asking for help is not weakness. Who knows? Maybe your refusal to ask for help is what is keeping you broken. I mean, look at some characters in the Bible. David. If you read the book of Psalms, there are so many scriptures there where he cried out, something that would not, orthodoxly feel like a Christian speaking. But that was him being vulnerable before the Lord. Even Jesus at the Garden of Gethsemane, he cried out when he said, if this cup will pass over me, it's not what he wanted. At that point, he was weak. But he didn't have to go into performance. He didn't have to start acting like, I can do this. It's what the Lord made for me. I can do this. No, 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 no. He brought it all out and took it to the right place. So you see there, being strong was never supposed to mean not needing help. But real strength is knowing when to put the weight down and where to put that weight. So the question you should ask yourself is not, am I strong enough to keep going? But rather, you should ask yourself, do I have to? And perhaps admitting that you're not okay is not a contradiction to your faith, but rather, it could be an expression of your faith. Until next time, my name is Lexi, and this is the Mountain Series.